Hey everyone, this is WebDev Samos and let's solve 739 daily temperatures from Leetcode list of and from stack list of question list from stack, and then let's solve this one. Let's set the timer and let's try to solve this one. Given an array of integers, temperature, given an array integer given an array of integers, temperature represents the daily temperatures. Return an array answer such that answer of I is the number of the days you have to wait after the ith day to get a warmer temperature. If there is no future day for which this is possible, keep answer I equal to 0 instead. I did not understand the question properly. Let me go through it once again. Given an array of integers, so I have an array of integers, yeah, and that array is called temperatures, representing daily temperatures. Okay, got it. Clear so far. Return an array answer. So I have to return an array of answer such that answer of I, like ith index, is the number of days you have to wait after the ith day to get a warmer temperature. Okay. If there is no future day for which this is possible, keep answer equal to 0. Um, so what I understand from the from reading so far is that answer of I is the number of day I have to wait for the ith day to get warmer. Okay, so let's see. I have 73 here, and 74 is directly a warmer temperature. 75, like, okay, number of 71, when 73 comes in, 74 comes in, 75, when 75 comes in, I had to wait for like 4 days. When 71 comes in, I had to wait like for 2 days. Then 69 comes in, 72 comes in. Okay, I'm clearly not understanding what's going on. 30 comes in, like let's see the next example. 30 comes in, it's 1, 41, 51, and 60 is 0. So what is happening exactly? I don't want to rush into this question. I just want to understand what's going on first. Clarify as much as possible. I would also ask the interviewer if he or she can explain me what's going on here. But right now, I'm not going anywhere with this question, like understanding what's going on. I'm not understanding what's going on here. So I have to return an answer array such that answer of I is the number of days you have to wait for the ith day. So whatever I am given is that these are the days. So I have how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 days, let's say, and such that answer I is the number of days you have to wait after the ith day to get a warmer temperature. If there is no future days for which this is possible, answer of I is 0. So 73. When I get a 73, how many days into future, I guess that's what question is trying to say, is my warmer day. So my today is 73 and the next day is 74. Okay, it is warm. It is warm. So I just say 1 in that case. On 73, I set it 1 because from 73 on the day when it was 73, the next warmer day is 1 day after that. So I set the answer of the 0th index to 1 because after 1 day I'll experience a warmer temperature. Okay, so far so good. On 74 when I come, 74 also sees ahead in the future and looks at the temperature, that's 75. Okay, the next day itself is giving me a warmer day, so I'll set myself to 1. Okay, got it. And then 75, we go to 75, and then 75 looks at the day that is ahead of it, which is 71. Okay, it's colder. 75 is like, okay, I'm not getting warmer here. It goes to 69, which is a day 2. Here also he's saying, oh no, it's not warm. So it goes to 72, it's not warm. So it goes to 76. So on day 4, it found a temperature which is warmer than its own temperature. That's why it set it to 4. So far I got till here. Then 71, let's see 71, why 2 is there. So 69 is obviously smaller. Then on 72 it is warmer, so day 2. Then 69 is colder. Then 72 is warmer. Then 1. Got it. And 76 is, there is no temperature ahead of 76 that will make sure that 76 is will get a warmer day, or same thing with the 73. So if looking at this, I can always see that the last temperature, the last temperature that is an index is always going to be. So it took me 8 minutes to understand this question properly. So yeah, let's go forward from here. So last temperature that is there, 73, it is always going to be greater. Like it won't get any warmer day. So we can always set it to 0. And what I can do is start moving from, I'm thinking of traversing from back, and every time I traverse, I need to make sure that I am keeping track of the highest temperature that I found, like not the highest though, because for 69, if I consider 76 to be highest, then probably the answer would be wrong, because 72 is greater for 69. So how should I keep track of What's highest? Mm-hmm. That's the real question. So I'm thinking of as this is a stack question, I'm thinking of as and when I traverse the um, what do you say the temperature. I'll keep it in this on onto the stack, and then I'll check I'll check um, all the elements from the stack, which one is greater. Okay, if I keep 73 onto the stack, then 76 comes in. I need to check it with 73, then I'll put 0, then 76 also goes in. 72, it sees that 76 is greater, then it says okay, then it's just one step away, so it keeps that in the stack. And I go to 69, I see that the last element is also greater, then I also keep 69 in the stack. And then I go to 71, I see that 71 is uh, for 71 69 is not greater, so I pop the element. Every time I pop the element, I increase the count. I have to increase the count. So 72 is there, then I found it. Okay, then I can say, but if I pop it, it's similar of n square, like going n square, right? Yeah, it's basically n square. I'm doing it n square because I'm traversing all the elements that I visited and then checking what might be the distance. Okay, let's try and implement that n square one. So I need to have a result that I'll be sending at the end, and I can clarifying questions regarding this temperature, like temperature array. I can see that the temperature can repeat themselves. So the question that I can ask is that um, will it be empty at any point of time? No. So constraints are temperature length won't be empty. It is 10 raised to 5, and temperature of I is 30. Okay, 30 to 100. It will be in between 30 to 100. So yeah, always the array size would be of temperature dot length. Yep, and we'll fill everything with 0. Okay, so let's fill everything with 0, and let's basically have a stack that will track all our previous elements. and I would like to keep temperature temperature let's take out n. What is n? Let n is equal to, because will be temperature dot length, I'll take in, and this guy goes, so n sorry, temperature of n minus 1, I need to keep it here, and also the result of n equals to 0, n minus 1, sorry, I'm setting it to n minus 1 because I'm considering it won't find any warmer temperature at any point of time. So for let I is equal to temperature, sorry, I is equal to n minus 2, I is greater than equal to 0, I need to do this until this point, I minus minus. Okay, so for every temperature day, warmer day at is equal to 0, let's say it's 0, and let current temp is equal to temperatures of I. Let's take the current temperature out, and what we need to do is basically we need to, while let J is equal to 0, J is less than stack dot length. Okay, basically we need to traverse from the end, right? So stack dot length minus 1. So while J while stack of J is greater than the is less than current temp, okay, so idea is while we don't find um, a stack number which is greater than the current temp, we will continuously go on decrementing it, and will increase the warmer day at plus plus equals to 1. Okay, and as and when we find this, then we can for that ith position we can update the warmer day at. Okay, and finally we can return the result. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and when are we adding our next element in the stack? So once we find the warmer temperature, then we can add stack dot push current temp. Yeah, we can do that. So still, okay, g minus minus. Okay, so basically, yeah, there is no guarantee that we'll ever find a warmer temperature in here. So let's do this thing. While j is less than equal to 0, while j is greater than equal to 0, we'll do this. And if at any point we find a warmer day at uh, if we find at any time a temperature that is greater than, and one more thing, if I find a temperature which is equal to, I don't think so we can consider, yeah, if at any point of time if j is greater than the current temp, we'll break this. And how we'll figure out how many days it required to reach there. So I guess stack dot length minus j should give us that. um, let's do this. Okay, warmer day at is equal to stack dot length minus j should give us the temperature, right? Okay, so we are getting somewhere, and I guess we need to set is found warmer, a flag true, and let found warmer is equal to false. If found warmer is true, then we'll set this, otherwise it will be 0. Okay, so that is accepted, and this is O of n square. Basically, I guess it will time out or accepted. Okay, it is accepted, but it is O of n square because we are again going back. So what can we do? Like I did min stack. In min stack, basically we were storing the minimum one, but in max stack, what I can do is like this question, 73 is the maximum, and how can I store its? So let's say temperatures are there. Temperatures are there. I formed it. Then I'll put 0, 0. I'll also put like when where 72 find its temperature. So 72 find its temperature on 76. 76 temperature. This is 8, right? 6. This would be 6. But you never know. Uh, I guess at every point I can keep track of the index where I found the number to be greater. So what if I do that? What if I do that? I let greater um, warmer temp index, let's call it warmer, a new array of n dot fill with 0. Okay, so warmer is 0, and what will I do is okay, I'll get rid of this everything. So what I want to do is I have the current temperature, I don't want this. If current temp is less than temperature of I plus 1, then warmer day at equals to 1, else 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 if let's do else what last warmest index is equal to warmer of I plus 1, right? So everyone will be having the warmest index. So if current temp is less than temperature of the last warmest index, Then we'll update warmer day at is equal to last warmest index minus I plus 1. Isn't it true? And update this one, or else it will remain 0. So let's try run this. I have now let's go to this Miro board and let's try to do it there. That would be basically a good idea. If not, then we can always go to the solution and figure it out what's going on exactly. Okay, so we have this. Why didn't you update? Update, please update. Sometimes Miro app doesn't behave like you want it to behave, so it's pretty weird, but it's helpful. It's free, so I don't have any rights to complain. Otherwise these days it's difficult to find free tools. All the subscription models. Okay, so we are here. Daily temperatures, we have 73, 74, 75, 71, 69, 72, 76, sorry, 76 and 73. Let's go on to the board. Let's adjust this guy. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So these are our temperatures. Sorry. Temperature. So our result is going to be this array with everything filled with 0 initially. I am just keeping it blank for now, and this is 0. Okay, and the warmest index at the first stage so the warmest index for the first one should be itself, right? So let's do this. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this would be basically 7. Right? Okay. So we always let's change the color to pink. We always start from this guy, right? 76. So 76 will check if the earlier index is greater or the if not, then it will check what was the warmest that till this point it has seen, till the 7th it has seen. So basically it has not seen anything, so this will remain 0 as is. Okay, so that's the idea, that's what it should behave like. And then 72, we come on 72, we check if the later is greater, then we set it to 1. Yes, it is greater. Then sorry, then we come on to 69. checks 72, like checks the next one, and it is greater, so we set it to 1, and then we move on to 71. So here it's interesting, and sorry about that. Sorry, almost forgot to update the warmest index that I have seen, and I guess I haven't even set the warmest index that I have seen so far. So let's see. When I was on 71, 76, let's go back to track back to 76. When I was 76, the warmest index was not even here on 73. So I need to set the warmest index itself, because I haven't seen um, anything warmer. So what 72 has seen so far? 72 has seen 6, so it will keep 6 as is. What 69 and let's see, so 69 found the next element itself to be greater, so it set 5 itself. And 71, so we come to 71, the next element is not greater. Okay, so there is some flaw in this. So if I come to 71, I'll check 69 is not greater. I'll check. So eventually I'll be looping through everything. So I guess this won't work. Let's see the editorial, what it's saying. Yeah, basically what we did was reverse order, and we did this. Um, okay, that's cool. So let's excuse me. So yeah, with the monotonic stack, let's read through this and let's understand what's going on. With the monotonic stack, we iterated forward through the array and moved backwards when we found a warmer day. Okay, in this approach, we'll do the reverse. iterate backward through the array and move forward to find the number of days until a warmer day. In this approach, answer exists only to hold. Oh, sorry. We have to monotonic stack. Let's look at the data structure known as monotonic stack. A monotonic stack is a simple stack where the elements are always in sorted order. How does this help us? We can use a monotonic decreasing stack to hold temperature temperatures. Monotonic decreasing means that the stack will always be sorted in descending order, because the problem is asking for the number of days instead of storing the temperature themselves. We should store the indices of the days and use temperature of I to find the temperature of the ith day. Monotonic stacks are good option when a problem involves comparing the size of numeric elements with their order being relevant. On each day there are two possibilities. If the current day's temperature On each day there are two possibilities. If the current day's temperature is not warmer than the temperature on the top of the stack, we can just push the current day onto the stack. Since it is not as warm, equal or smaller, this will maintain the sorted property. If the current day's temperature is warmer than the temperature on the stack, this is significant. It means that the current day is the first day with a warmer temperature than the day associated with the. When we find a warmer temperature, the number of days is the difference between the current index and the index on the top of the stack. We can declare an answer array before iterating through the input and populate answers as we go along. When we find a warmer temperature, we can't stop after checking only one element at the top using the temperatures. Once we arrive at the last day, our stack looks like. For clarity, here's what the stack looks like with each temperature associated with the days. So I guess in our approach, we have to also recurse back, but it's okay. When we find a warmer temperature, we can't stop. Okay, and for clarity, here's what the stack looks like with temperature associated with the day. Stack 051 72. The current temperature is greater than 69 but is also greater than 71. To make sure we don't miss any days, we should pop our stack until the top of the stack is no longer colder than the current temperature. Once that is the case, we can push the current day onto the stack. Initialize an array answers with the same length as temperature and all values set to 0. Also initialize a stack as an empty array. Iterate through temperatures at each index current day. If the stack is non-empty, that means there are previous days for which we have not seen a summer day. If the stack is not empty, that means there are previous day for which we have not seen a warmer day. While the current temperature is warmer than the temperature of previous day, the index of the day at the top of the stack set answer previous day equal to the set answer prev day equal to the number of days that have passed between. Okay, so I am on 1. Okay, So this is how we begin. Stack is empty for the first element, so push the first element onto stack and move on. So we pushed it. That means today is the first day with the warm-up and we moved ahead. So to that 74 is greater than 73. That means today is the first day with a warmer temperature than day 0. Set answer 0, 1 minus 0 equal to 1, and pop from the stack. After popping, the stack is empty, so push the current day on and move on. So 71 is there, 75 comes in, 75 is greater than, this means today is the first day. Okay, so we put 75 onto the stack. 71 is not warmer than 75, so we just push that as well. 69 is not warmer, so we push that as well. 72 is warmer than, then we have to while the top, then we have to keep on doing that. And then once, okay, 73 is not warmer than 76, so just push the current day and move on. So current day 0 to n we are going, while stack is not empty and temperature dot peak is less than current temperature. If the temperature onto the stack is okay, we need to pop, yeah. But what about the days? But what about 76 and 73? What will happen to them? So everything is set to be 0 initially. Okay, got it. So let's come here and, oh, not this one, sorry. Let's go back. Let's okay, all we need is this, and stack should be empty. And then for let I is equal to 0, I is less than n I plus plus, then what we have is let current temp is equal to temperatures of I, and yeah, while stack dot length is there, and temperature of stack dot length minus 1 stack of stack dot length minus 1 is less than current temp, then let day is equal to stack dot pop and answer of of that day be day minus sorry I minus that day plus 1 and stack dot push I. Okay, so that's that. I hope I have covered the edge cases. If not, okay, sorry, result of that day okay, no plus 1. Cool. Oh, 99%. Wow, this but worst case scenario will be, suppose we don't find any temperature, everything is in increasing order, so we'll keep on storing everything because, and at the end if we find a larger temperature then we might end up traversing the entire thing, but yeah, that would be 2n 2n, so I guess n is the time complexity, and yeah, n is the time complexity, and stack it would also be n, so O of n and O of n. But what is the next time complexity? I guess it's O of 1. Wow. What is happening here? So current temperature current A, like, yeah, current A plus days use information for answer to search for the next warmer day. Okay. Okay. I don't have to read demotivating comments. Come on, guys, we can do this. Okay. This is what? Stack? Is this stack? Yeah, it is stack. I guess this question, coming up with this solution in itself is a really nice approach. Um, I would say, but yeah, this is a nice stack question, and companies, yeah, a lot of companies like to ask this question. So, what is think of? I haven't seen think of C3. Cool, no worries. But this is quite important question, so let's tick mark it. It took me almost 1 hour, but it's okay. Um, it's totally fine. We can do the car fleet and largest rectangle in histogram in next stream. But for now, this is it, guys. Let's do some lead coding in next stream. Bye bye.